One of the best Pokemon in the entire game is coming back to Pokemon Go for the first time since GoFest 2023. And it's time to celebrate the 8-year anniversary of Pokemon Go. That's insane, 8 years. For those of us who have been playing since the beginning, we're getting old. All right, so the 8th anniversary event is happening Friday, June 28th at 10 o'clock a.m. until Wednesday, June 3rd at 8 p.m. local time. And the debut Pokemon is Grimer. Hold on, there's another debut featured Pokemon that's way more exciting, but the reason why Grimer is like the focus Pokemon of this event with the new costume is because Grimer's Pokedex number is 88. This is the 8th anniversary. Nice, clever little Easter egg. Grimer, by the way, will also be wearing a party hat for the first time ever and can be found shiny in the wild and can be evolved. So, new costume shiny. And that's not the only Pokemon we're gonna see in the wild. We will also have Bulbasaur with the party hat, Charmander with the party hat, Squirtle with a party hat, Pikachu wearing a cake hat, which is one of my favorite Pikachus, gotta get that shiny, Grimer with a party hat, Eevee with a party hat, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxley, and if you're lucky, a Alolan Grimer. Then on specific dates, we'll be getting specific spawns, including June 28th at 10 a.m. until June 29th at midnight. We'll get Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. Then June 30th at 12 a.m. to July 1st at midnight, we've got Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup, Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. And finally, July 2nd at midnight until July 3rd at 8 p.m., we'll have Chespin, Fennekin, Froakie, Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio. And out of all of these spawns, here are the best ones to hunt. Anything wearing a party hat or a costume hat. They're all rare shinies, always worth trying to grab. And assuming you can evolve them, the Kanto starters are actually really, really good to get because of their evolutions. And even if you can't evolve them, it's just good candy. Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard all have megas. They're all very useful, and some of them are useful in PvP. Then on June 28th, Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip all are worth catching because they all also have mega evolutions that are like some of the best for each of their own typings. So worth catching, worth getting candy for. Feraligatr is the second best Pokemon in the Ultra League as a Shadow and the 5th best as a non-Shadow, so Totodile, great to grab. Speaking of Totodile, I have a Totodile Pokemon card here because this is my girlfriend's favorite, and at the Card Party Pokemon card event over the weekend that I went to with my team, I grabbed some Totodile for her, so I brought this guy back. Meganium also ranks pretty well in the Ultra League as well, so Chikorita worth catching. And Swampert is useful in both the Ultra and Masters League, so get your Mudkip. Then on the 30th, the best Pokemon to catch is Empoleon, or Piplup, right? Which is really good in the Ultra League, ranking 12th and 29th. Oh, and Snivy is also very good for its evolution Superior. Then on July 2nd, we've got Froakie, which is the one you should focus for Greninja, which ranks 51st in the Ultra League, and it's just a cool Pokemon. So honestly, overall, not the most meta-relevant Pokemon or really exciting Pokemon spawning. It's kind of just like a bunch of starters that have most of them have had community day events in the past, but if you've missed any of the shinies, including the costume shinies for any of these Pokemon, this definitely is a great event to play. The raids, by the way, will, oh, wait. Hey, let me show you something. Our cat just got freshly shaved, like lion's cut today. Check this out. Simba. Hey, dude. Hey, man. Oh, oh, oh. You're looking good. Looking spiffer. Looking nice. Wow. Look at that guy, huh? Look at this guy. He's all shaved. Oh boy. He's shaved and then he's still wet. So he's like cleaning himself to dry himself, which seems counterintuitive, but honestly, looking at his paws, it's kind of working. Wow. Good job, dude. Keep doing that. Okay. The raids for this event, also themed. In the 1-stars, we've got Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pikachu, Grimer, all the costume Pokemon in the 1-star raids. They will be in the wild, so if you wanted to raid for them, you could. Funny, Pokemon Go put a note on the website saying that Pokemon found in raids have a higher shiny rate than in the wild. But I'm pretty sure that's always been the case. Maybe not. Maybe not for 1-star raids. I feel like 1-star raids have typically had similar shiny rates to the wild rates, so maybe they're bringing them up for this event, or maybe they've always been up, I don't know. Either way, the rates are not high. So now the most exciting part of this event technically is the exclusive shiny Pokemon that is coming back, Meltan. Yes, finally we have shiny Meltan back in the game for the first time in a very long time, and most likely we're not gonna be getting it back for a very long time. So this is a really, really good event and a good chance to get your shiny Meltan. And by the way, why this is so important is because shiny Meltan is only available during specific events a couple times a year. So the odds of us getting this thing back anytime soon is like super duper low. So if you don't have your shiny mythical Meltan, this event is great to play. But to get your Meltan, you have to open up your mystery box, it's called, right? And to do that, you basically just trade a Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home, and then it allows you to open up your mystery box. You can do that once every 3 days, I'm pretty sure, during this event, which is great. Oh, and the event bonuses, by the way, we're gonna have increased chance to become lucky friends, increased chance to get lucky Pokemon in trades, friendship levels will increase quickly, or more quickly, and you have the chance of finding 88 or more Gimmighoul coins when spinning golden lure modules. So golden lure modules are a pretty good bet during this event. And there will be specific bonuses on certain days which might instruct your strategy when playing this event. For example, from June 28th at 10 a.m. until June 29th at midnight, there will be half hatch distance on eggs. So if you want to get hatch-a-latchin', you know, this is the day to do it. Although I don't think there's special hatches. But if you wanted to hatch eggs, this is a great day. I think there's a new shiny in the 12 kilometers, right? Newer shiny. June 30th at midnight to July 1st at midnight, we've got 2 times XP for catching Pokemon. Great feature if you need your XP, catch during this day. And then July 2nd at 12 a.m. until July 3rd at 8 p.m. It is 2 times Stardust for catching Pokemon. Always useful, also great. And also a surprising, kind of surprising part of this event, there's a $2 paid timed research, and it's actually super worth buying. It will give you 1 incubator, 1 super incubator, 1 premium battle pass, 1 lucky egg, 1 rocket radar, 1 star piece, 1 incense, 1 poffin, 88,888 XP, and an encounter with Meltan, which can be shiny. This might be the best paid time research ever released, honestly. So for $2, super duper worth it. And another thing we're having going down this month is the Elite Raid Day, and the best dragon type Pokemon in the entire game. And honestly, in my opinion, one of the most exciting Pokemon in the game overall. It's finally back. Mega Rayquaza. It's literally been like a year, almost a year, right? Since we've had Mega Rayquaza in the game. I forgot about this guy. And it's back for 1 day and 1 day only. And these are elite raids, which means they happen at specific times throughout the day. So on Saturday, June 29th, the raids will be happening at 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 5 p.m., and 6 p.m. And if you don't know or you don't remember how elite raids work, because they kind of like were introduced into the game and then they were taken out and they were brought back, and they were kind of taken out and now it seems like they're back. Basically, raids pop up at specific times throughout the day, which are the times I just stated. They do not happen at every single gym, so know that you will have to kind of go and look around for them. It's best played in a car, which kind of sucks. The raids only last 30 minutes each, so you do need to be quick when moving from one raid to the next if you want to get a bunch of them done. They're not easy to find. They're kind of rare, the raids. At least last time we had an elite raid day, they were kind of rare. And you cannot remote raid them, so you have to do them in person with a group of other people in person. Honestly, they kind of suck. This whole feature is kind of garbage. It was used to be pretty good because after defeating the elite raid, like legendary Pokemon could potentially spawn in the wild around the raid and they could be shiny. And that was an awesome feature. That like made this whole feature worth it. But other than that, they kind of suck. They should have just done a Mega Rayquaza raid day instead of an elite raid day. Whatever, beside the point, Mega Rayquaza is coming back. That is exciting in itself. If you have the time and flexibility to be able to go out on this Saturday and play and get these raids done, it's for sure worth it. It is the #1 dragon type overall and one of the coolest Pokemon in the game, easily. Oh, and there's another thing I totally forgot. Shiny Celebi is coming back. I'm recording this on my iPhone, by the way. Sorry. So for $5, you can pick up a special research story called Whispers in the Woods, which gives you a shiny Celebi. You can buy this starting Wednesday, July 3rd at 8 o'clock p.m. You'll be able to buy this research from now, I think, until July 3rd at 8 o'clock p.m. And you have to log in between June 28th and July 3rd in order to claim the research. So make sure that if you want this, you buy it and you log in for it. If you've already completed the Distracted by Something shiny special research, which was the initial special research that gave out shiny Celebi, like myself, you can't get it. You can't get shiny. You can't get a second shiny Celebi. What you can get though, if you buy it for $5, is 2 times incense duration, 2 times lucky egg duration, and 2 times daily incense duration. So 30-minute daily incense. Still some good bonuses for $5 if you want to spend it. But again, if you're like myself and you've already completed the old shiny Celebi special research, you cannot get a second shiny Celebi. So do not buy it. Think you're going to get one, and if you don't have a shiny Celebi, for $5, this is your chance to finally get one. That's what's happening in Pokemon Go and what's coming soon to the game. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next video up here. Click it. Oh, and also, Shiny Lick merch coming next month.